and welcome to Victoriana. It's the beginning of March, we're a few days in, and at last we've got some dry weather. If you remember in our last clip, our February clip, we ended saying that we were going to get up to some exciting things. One of them was pulling out all this old planting here. This went in 1995 at the front of the greenhouse where people wander in and through. And we're going to completely redesign it with a beautiful grey barber that Simon's going to put over the pathway, and then replant with a lot more bits and pieces for cut flower, and to show some more of our pretties really. So big exciting things going on here, and there's quite a lot going on around the nursery as well, so I will give you a quick run round now. So up here in the new orchard area, this looks an awful lot different to it did at the beginning of February. We've actually managed to get virtually all the fruit trees in, and some new stakes in as well, courtesy of Simon. Obviously got to tie the trees into the stakes, but yeah, we just literally got one more row to go in and tidy up from the planting holes, etc., which we'll do with the machine once we've finished in the frontal area. And then this can just settle down and we'll be able to mow between the trees, and we've got a lovely new orchard, which is fantastic. Out here on the beds, it's just been too wet really for the whole of February, and so all we've managed to do is clear a few off and fresh wood chip them. But obviously we've got quite a lot of work to do because Easter is early this year, so at the moment there's not an awful lot out here for people to see, but hopefully with everything else going on we should get this tidied up and get quite a lot of things out here ready for the Easter and onward season. And then if we wander over to the veg garden, once again it's a story of the weather has slowed us down. We have dug over some of the beds, haven't done any plantings yet, being too cold. It's a little bit too early, so nearly time to move the cage with the brassicas etc. in, to move that to its new position for the following year. But no, other than that the veg garden is still a little bit tatty, but if we can get some more dry weather we should get on top of it soon. And then looking right over, up there is going to be the vineyard, and once again haven't done much there because of the weather, but hopefully pretty soon we should be able to clear the rest of that off. We might get the machine in there for a little bit, but we don't want to turn it over too much because the ground is, despite having weed on it, it's actually in very good heart, so we prefer to plant direct in and then strim and mow to keep the weed down. May get that done in March, but I have to say I think the vineyard's going to be an April project. And so up in the top house, as much as this sunshine is welcome and very, very welcome, it's just a little bit too warm. We've been venting, obviously. We try and vent all through the winter. Our idea is that the house gives just a modicum of protection rather than a real sort of a good protection. But quite a lot of this stuff actually now needs to be wandering outside. We're getting frosts still, so we're going to be into the realms of hardening off. But obviously as we don't sell anything unless it's hardened off, it'd be nice if the weather was a bit more cool at the moment, so that we didn't get these warm days and lush growth happening on things. But as you can see, we're pretty full up here. We've got quite a lot outside in the frame areas as well, so yeah, we're chocker. It's that time of year. So here in the prop it is all systems go literally, and we're pretty chocker. Lots of bits have already been on the beds, come off the beds, and we're just really turning them around as quick as we can and trying to get stuff through. One nice thing about the last few days is we actually haven't had to have the lights on in the day, which makes a change because light levels have been so low in February that for many days we've actually been running the lights as well. So here we are, and we're back to where we were this morning, and as you can see we've made huge inroads to the old planting, ripped it all out. We're just putting in a new path, makes it easier to get in and out, and it has really opened things up, so we really are pleased actually. Excellent. So that's about it for this month, and we'll catch up with you next month.